Well, Russell, how have you managed to lose that game of football?
Same way we've lost the other two games this season. We give us team a head start, get ourselves back in it, and then give away a penalty. I'm not sure about the decision, to be honest, but we give them a chance to do it. We have 19 shots at the goal away from home, 8 of them inside the box, numerous ones on target. We give them 2 shots and they score 2. So I don't really don't understand it. There's nothing wrong structurally, there's nothing wrong tactically, because we dominate every game. We have more shots than the opposition, but at the minute we can't defend the key actions in our box. It's as simple as that. And then we don't, for as much as we created today, which we did, we created a hell of a lot. We haven't got that killer instinct. So again, both boxes are letting us down. So we need to. That comes down to mentality. That comes down to desire, whatever you want to call it, intensity in your own box. It's something we've worked on all week, which makes it even more hurtful and disappointing. So yeah, I've come away from the game feeling sick and really low, to be honest.
Let's talk about the second goal. I think it might have been Williams. I think is the judge to have hauled him down. Have you seen it back? Do you think it's a penalty?
My overriding feeling is that, without being overly critical of the referee or whatever, that we've got a penalty, and then after that they get one. So make of that what you want. I think it happens in every single corner. If you're going to give that penalty, you'd give 10 a game. It's as simple as that. That's how I feel about it. Whether I get told off for saying that, that's my feeling. So if that's his interpretation, he sees it as a penalty, then you're going to give a hell of a lot of penalties during the season. But it shouldn't have led to corner. It shouldn't have led. It's ridiculous the fact that they've got a corner from the situation we were in. So that's the disappointing thing.
The first goal. I mean, Portsmouth is a tricky place to come to, and being a goal down within a minute is hurtful.
No, it's outrageous. It's outrageous. It's ridiculous. It's borderline. Yeah, it's just a lunacy, really. We have the ball in secure possession in the middle of the pitch. A simple pass, we don't make. Somehow we lose the ball. We then don't recover well enough, and then they have a free man heading the ball in the box. I don't understand how that happens. With the amount of work we do, I don't understand how that happens. And I love my players. I trust them so much, but we have to be honest, and they have to be honest with themselves. That's not good enough. So we take a look at it. I'm extremely. Probably tell I'm a bit emotional about it today. I feel really raw. I feel like they're letting themselves down on the pitch with moments like that. But come Monday, it's the same. It's the same. We have to analyse it. We have to learn from it, and we have to work on it. But I don't know how much more they can do to try and win a game. But they have to stop giving teams a head start. We have to stop doing that. It's crazy.
You mentioned some of the stats. 70% possession here at Fratton Park, which is unheard of.
Yeah, I want to win a game. I expect that. I expect us to dominate games of football. I expect us to create the amount of chances created. I expect us to score more, no doubt about it. But we have to. If we don't defend our box, it counts for nothing. Again, we limit a team to 2 shots on target all game away from home. I don't know how many teams do that, but if we're doing that and still conceding 2 goals, it's pointless. So, yeah, people keep telling me about possession and stats and all that stuff. It's not something I'm huge on. The feel of the game reflects the stats. We dominated, no doubt about it, but we give teams a goal head start. And so it changes things. It changes the mentality of the group. We get anxious. If we actually give ourselves a chance to go 1-0 up in a game, you're going to see a different team. You're going to see a different MK Dons than you're seeing at the moment. And what you're seeing at the moment is one that is frustrated and too easy to score against.
The players must be sick. What's it like in that dressing room? Because having dominated and not got anything from the game, what do they need to do to step up? What do they need to do to win games?
We have a group of players, we have a group of staff, we have a squad, we have a team at the club, a culture that they love and they believe in, and we've built that over a period of time now, that everyone is completely buys into what we want to do. They have their own values as a group of players. We have the club values they live by and stand for every single day. You talk about identity, they've got it in abundance, but once you step over the white line, you have to defend properly. You have to defend the box. We've got a guy who plays 700, 800 games who does that, defends his box properly. So if everyone follows suit and does that, we'll be all right. But I don't know what it is. I've said to them there, they're putting themselves under pressure that just doesn't need to be there. It doesn't need to be there at all. It's performances. We can't do much more away from home. We can't. I'd be surprised if a team comes to Portsmouth and has that much in terms of shots, in terms of dominance, in terms of their second half was played in their half the whole game, really. You know, it kept coming back. They cleared it, it came back. They cleared it, it came back. And that's, if we do it right, that's how the game should be. But we have to be more ruthless in their box, and we have to be much more aggressive and resilient in our own box.
A quick one on Cameron Jerome.
Yeah.
How did that happen, and can he do it at this level at his age?
Yeah, of course. He's 34. He's lost none of his power and pace. He's in great shape. I think he's frustrated that he gets questioned a lot on his goals and stuff. He's played at the highest level. So if you play 200 odd games in the Premier League for a team that's fighting relegation all the time, you're probably not going to score many goals. But he's led the line for every single one. He does it brilliantly. I played with him. I know how much he's going to bring off the pitch for the guys. Supreme confidence in himself and what he's about. Really secure of who he is and what he is, and he's going to help our young strikers a hell of a lot. We have a really good balance now between a bit of youth, shown again with the academy players that are starting the game, some experience in there who are peaking at that stage of their career. They should be peaking, and then some older ones that are going to really help them. You know, the cultural architects we spoke about before that we need to push on the younger players. So he will bring a hell of a lot, and he will bring goals, but we need to get him up to speed quickly. And if anyone, he hasn't played in League One for a reason, because he's been deemed too good to play in League One by other clubs. So that's where he's at, and he's desperate to prove people that he's still got it, and he will do.
Final one, Callum Britton leaving. I mean, it's great you've got a natural replacement with Soronona, who is some player.
Yeah.
But Callum Britton, was that one likely to happen? It was rumoured.
I'm surprised by it, to be honest, because I thought someone would have taken him during the summer. He's come back. What he has done is he's come back in incredible shape physically and mentally, better than I've seen him before. He's put a hell of a lot of work in. I think it's testament to what we're doing. If I'm being honest, we've sold 3 players now for a lot of money that the business needs. There's no, we need it to sustain and run the club and the whole thing. Every club's the same. So we've sold for very good money 3 players for a team that finished 19th in the league last season. There's only one reason for that, because of what we're doing, what we're building, the way we're playing. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure all 3 of those would have told you, if we didn't finish the season the way we hadn't built what we were doing, then they don't get sold for that much money for sure. So it's testament to what we're building. It's testament to those guys that they've been on board and improved themselves physically and mentally, and to get to, and were believed in what we were doing for other clubs to take note. And I received numerous calls over the summer lockdown about a lot of our players because of that, because of the way we did it, because of the way we're trying to build. And I'm pleased for Callum. I'm disappointed to lose him, but I really hope it goes well for him. Cheers.
When we spoke after Crewe, you said that it was the worst performances I'd have put in. This is probably one of the better.
Yeah.
But this is probably the angriest we've seen you, I think.
Yeah, I'm fed up being angry, to be honest, Toby. I'm just really hurt by us keep losing games of football. It can't happen. What we're doing, it just can't. Like the way we play, the way we dominate. Every team, I said to you, is working extremely hard to stop us, and there's more respect straight away this season. But we're putting ourselves in a position we fought so hard to get out of last season. I said to you, it's really early days. I've got no doubt we will finish higher than where we are. But we have to learn, and we have to learn really quickly, and that's the difference between if you're going to fight at the top and the top of the league or mid-table and around the bottom. The key actions, the key moments, and we're not quite there yet. So I'm not going to stop believing in them. I am hurt now, and I've said that to them, and I've said what I was going to say. I'm going to be honest out here because I think we need it. I don't want to ever be that guy. I think I'm always fairly honest with you. I don't want to ever be that guy that comes out and tries to hide things. We've dominated the game of football. We've been the best team in the game of football, but we haven't won. So. Yeah, that's why I'm disappointed. That's why I feel sick.
We know there's an awful lot of games this month. Would you have preferred one on Tuesday rather than wait for Saturday?
I don't know. It's a tough one, isn't it? I think physically we've got a few. Carry and George has obviously come back in and played quickly after his injury, and he's feeling a bit. Matty Soronova felt his calf. That's why he's come off. Sam Nombe was covering a big dead leg, and he started stiffening up towards the end. So a bit of time might get everyone back in, and also we've got Danny and Regan away, both players who would have probably started the game today. So. Yeah, I've said to you before, we're not far away, we're really not, but we have to sort out the fundamental problem, which is evident for everyone to see. It's putting the ball in the back of the net and making sure we defend ours properly.
Just quick updates on Ben Gladwin and Joe Mason.
Yeah, Ben will be back with us in a week or two, and Joe, I think, will be back for next Saturday. So, again, carrying Ben was played the first 90 minutes in a long time, got kicked during the game, and then he struggled to overcome that, so he'll be another week or so. And Mace was he's battled with it the last few weeks, to be honest. He's been playing with a little niggle that's got a little bit worse, so we have to be careful with him and manage him. And fortunately we've got Cammy in now. It gives us 4 really good options. I thought for Sam was good today, Carlton was good today. There wasn't too many bad performances, so we need to make sure we keep getting them in positions, which we did today a hell of a lot. Sam should score, there's no doubt about it, where it hits the goalie's leg. So we need to keep getting them in their positions and make sure we keep putting them there, and they eventually will start getting goals.